Good morning, scholars. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2020. My name is Mrs. Rasmussen, and I want to thank you for joining me again today. We will continue to learn about sounds and words and syllables. We remember a syllable is one push of breath. We know some words have many parts or syllables, some have just one. We can make words longer by adding a suffix. A suffix is a letter or letters added to make longer words, and it can change the meaning of a word. We have the suffix letter S, ES, and we know those suffixes can make a word mean more than one or plural. Sometimes, though, the S or ES makes a word show action. We've also practiced the ing suffix and ed, which means past, something that has already happened. And also, we will be marking up words. We've practiced marking up words with closed syllables, in which the vowel says its short sound. Today, we'll think a little bit more about marking up words with the syllable pattern vowel, consonant, E, where that vowel at the end, the E, is sneaky and it's silent, but it tells the vowel before it to say its own name, its long sound. So we'll think about how to mark those types of syllables up. So we have a busy lesson ahead of us, so we will get started by listening to the learning target and success criteria. Okay, get a notebook ready and a pen so that you can practice marking up some words later in the lesson. Our learning target for today's lesson is, I will read and spell words with closed syllables and vowel consonant E syllables. Read it with me. I will read and spell words with closed syllables and vowel consonant E syllables. We know we have A consonant E consonant E, I consonant E, O consonant E, and U consonant E that follow that vowel consonant E syllable pattern. Success criteria: I can tap out words. I can identify if a word has a closed syllable or a vowel consonant E syllable, and I know the purpose of the sneaky E. So let's start by tapping out this word. Elbows up, here we go. Op, hop. How many sounds did you hear? 3. Very good. Now let's say the word hope and tap it out. Ready? Ope, hope. How many sounds in hope? 3 again. Why is that? Let's build the word and tap it again. Here's the word hope. I see there's an extra letter added to the end. Let's tap it out. Hope, E. That's interesting. Let's think about the job of E in the word hope. E happens to be the busiest letter in the alphabet. It is constantly volunteering to help out, and whenever it volunteers, it keeps its mouth closed while it works. The E in hope is silent. So she's doing shh to remind you the E doesn't make any sound. Its job is to jump over the P to give the O the long sound. O says O when it's long. So this silent E, sneaky E, jumps over the P and tells the O to say its own name. So O, hope, 3 sounds, even though there are 4 letters. Let's practice reading some more one-syllable closed words and vowel consonant E words. Here we go. Let's tap it out. K, ap, cap. Closed syllable. We know that because yesterday we talked about how a closed syllable word has one vowel and it has a consonant letter following it that closes in the vowel. So we have cap, short A. Now the next word, if we add the sneaky E, the silent E, to the end, we know that the E will jump over the P and tell the A to say its own name. So we have k, ape, cape. The E is silent. Again, we will not hear it say anything. Let's try this one. We have t, ap, tap. What kind of syllable is that? Yes, it's a closed syllable. We know it because we see only one vowel and there's a consonant letter following it that closes it in. So this is tap, short A. Now let's look at the next word. We have a magic E, sneaky E added to the end. So we name this syllable a vowel, consonant, E word or syllable. The E is silent, but it has a very special job. It jumps over the consonant and tells the vowel before it to say its name, A. So we have tape. And the next one, let's tap it out. We have I, rip. So here we see the shirt has a rip in it. How do we know this is a closed syllable word? Yep, one vowel and a letter or a consonant that follows it, closing it in. So the vowel will say it short sound. And the next word, if we add the silent E, sneaky E to the end, we know it is a silent E. Doesn't make a sound, but it jumps over the letter P and tells this vowel to say its own name. So ripe, ripe. The bananas are ripe. Okay, let's practice some more. Let's tap it out. Here we have b, tub. What do you think? Is this a closed syllable word? We know it can't be the vowel consonant E syllable because there's no E at the end. So this is a closed syllable. We know it because there's just one vowel and there is a consonant that closes it in, making that vowel say its short sound you up So we have tub, tub. Now, if we change the word tub by adding an E to the end, we have a brand new word. In this word, we have two vowels. So we know this is not a closed syllable. In this word, the sneaky E at the end is going to jump over the B and tell the U to say its name. Or we know U has two sounds. In this word, it's saying oo. So we have tube, like YouTube or an inner tube. And the next one, can you read these words with me? Let's tap out the first one. Here we go. Pet, pet. Some people have a pet dog, some have pet cats. Now in this word, we have to decide, is this word a closed syllable? We know it has just one vowel and there is a consonant after it. And so we know the vowel will say its short sound e, et, pet. Excellent. Let's add that sneaky E to the end and let's tap it out. Eat, Pete. The E is silent, but its job is to jump over the T and tell this E to say its own name. Now this is the book Pete the Cat. Here's a picture of a man named Pete. We know people's names start with a capital. And I did not have a capital P card, I'm sorry, but if you were to write this name, we would make sure we had a capital letter P here. All right, so now we're going to practice marking some one-syllable closed words and vowel consonant E words. I wanted to remind you from the poster we looked at yesterday or earlier that When we're marking a closed syllable, we scoop it or underline it. We mark it with a C for closed, and we put a breve over the vowel. If we're marking a vowel consonant E pattern, we have to mark that at the bottom of the word. So instead of scooping it and putting in a C for closed, we mark it as a V, vowel, dash for the consonant letter, and sneaky E. So vowel, consonant, E syllable. You would take your pencil or pen, you would mark or cross off the sneaky E at the end, and that reminds us that it doesn't make a sound, and you put a straight line over the vowel, letting us know that the vowel is saying its own name, the long sound. So if we were to mark up these words, these closed syllable words, take a look here. I've already done the work on this part. So for math, we would scoop it up, mark it as a closed syllable because we see one vowel followed by one or more consonants that close it in. We underline both letters in the digraph, TH. We mark the vowel with a breve for its short sound. For the second word, we have stand. We would scoop it up and mark it as a closed syllable. We would underline the S. We would underline the T. Those are the two letters that make up the blend at the beginning. Then we would put a box around the glued sound an, as in fan, and we have the word stand. Fill, another glued sound. We have ILL, fill. We would scoop it up, mark it with a C for closed. Okay, what I want to do is focus on the vowel consonant E syllable words. So in your notebook, I want you to write the first word we see here, same. Put the word in your notebook and mark it up. Take a look at the card, see how you did. Did you remember to put a line through the sneaky E at the end of the word? Did you put a line, a straight line over the A? Did you scoop it and mark it with the syllable pattern V-E for vowel consonant E? Great job. Let's practice with the next word. Okay, the next word is trade. It starts with the TR blend, like tree or train. So write trade on your paper and mark it up. Okay. Check here. Did you cross off the sneaky E at the end? Did you remember to put a straight line above the A in trade? And did you scoop it up and mark it with that V vowel consonant E pattern syllable? Good job. And the third word, slime. Record or write the word slime on your paper, slime. Look, another word that starts with a blend. Think about all the rules you have to follow when marking up this type of syllable. Okay, take a look. Did you cross off the sneaky E and put a line above the vowel I? Did you scoop it and name the syllable type? Vowel consonant E. Good job. The last word is ripe, and you can practice that on your own. For now, we're going to move on to the next slide. We are now going to move into talking about adding suffixes to the ends of words. We know a suffix is an ending that can be added to a base word to make longer words. We looked at this slide a couple days ago. So let's take a look here. The word is drum. If we tapped it out, and you can do it with me, we would say drum. So we have the base word drum. Now, how does adding the S change that base word? If we add the S, it becomes drums. Drums is plural or more than one. One drum, many drums. And the next, yes, adding S to the base word makes it plural, more than one. Here we have another example. Sometimes the suffix S is added to words to show action. We will read the words and then use them in a sentence and discuss the word's meaning. So let's tap it out. Here we have b-ul, then a glued sound, ink, blink. So I will blink my eyes. Now, if we add the S, we have the base word blink, add that S suffix, blinks. Now, this does not mean 5 blinks. This is an action. So she blinks her eyes very fast, blinks. Okay, the next one. This is a reminder that the ES suffix is added to base words that end in these letters, S, X, Y, CH, and SH. So ES can also form a plural or more than one. So the first example is the base word lunch. Let's add the ES suffix. We have lunches, so more than one. Here we have the base word bench. There's that CH digraph at the end, so we have to add the ES suffix, benches. So there were 4 benches in the room. Here we have squish. Again, there's that SH digraph at the end, so the rule says we have to add the ES suffix, squishes. Now this is an example of an ending that does not mean more than one or plural. It's just meaning showing action, squishes. And the last one, we have the base word glass, and then we add on the ES suffix, glasses. So we know a suffix comes at the end of a word and it makes the word longer, glasses. Okay, way to go. So boys and girls, how did your learning go today? Were you able to read words with suffix endings? And were you able to mark up vowel, consonant, E syllables? Way to go. Tomorrow, boys and girls, will be our last class for the summer, and I'll be sharing a story with you. So I can't wait to see you. Come back in the morning. Have a good afternoon.
Welcome back to first grade math with Mrs. Pernia. Yesterday we used a number line to subtract multiples of 10. Today we're going to use addition to subtract our multiples of 10. But first we're going to start off with some calendar. Here we go. First we're going to start with our month of the year. There are 12 months in a year. Can you find your favorite month? My favorite month would have to be January because I was born in January and I love all the snow that usually happens there. But now we're going to get ready for our song. Here we go. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. One more time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Now for our days of the week. There are 7 days in a week. Each one of them has the word day. Can you find Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday is right here. There it is. Now for our song. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. One more time. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Now for our August calendar. Yesterday was Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. Let's read that together. Yesterday was Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. And now for today. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2020. Let's read that together. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2020. And now for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Thursday, August 6th, 2020. Let's read that together. Tomorrow will be Thursday, August 6th, 2020. And now for our patterns. Do you remember what pattern we have here? Yeah, it's just pink and then brown. Yesterday we had a brown ice cream cone or chocolate. What do you think will come today on Wednesday, August 5th? Yeah, a pink one, that's it. Now for our days of summer. Can you tell me how many days of summer we've been in so far? What's this number right here? Yeah, 52. Now we're going to take 52 and put it in a number word, and we're going to look like this, 50 and then 2. Now we're going to take it and put it into a 10 frame. Do you remember how many 10s and 1s are in the number 52? Yeah, there are 5 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's bring those over. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And now, how many 1s are in 52? Yeah, 2 1s. Let's count on from 50. Here we go. 50, 51, 52. 52 has 5 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 2 1s. Now we're going to look at this number here, 52, and we're going to figure out if it's even or odd. Remember, you can look at that 1s digit, and if it ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, those are all numbers that tell you that it's even. What do you think? Yeah, this number is even. This 2 here matches up with what we have down there, and also all the hearts all over in 52 have a partner. Now we're going to take 52 and show what it looks like with some tens and ones blocks. Do you remember how many tens are in the number 52? Yeah, we had 5 tens. Let's bring those over. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Do you remember how many ones were in 52? Yeah, 2 ones. This 2 tells you that you have 2 ones. So we have 51, 52. Now we're going to take this and put it into a number bond. Do you know our whole here? How many do we have all together? Yep, 52. Do you know how many tens we have? Yeah, we have 5 tens or 50. How many ones do we have? Yep, 2 ones or the part of 2. So 50 and 2 together make 52. Now we're going to take 52 and we're going to find out what one more would be. That means we're solving the problem 52 plus 1 more. What do you think we're going to do next? Yeah, we're going to add one more ones block over here. And now, how many ones do we have? We have 3 ones right there. How many tens do we have? We still have 5 tens. So let's put together that number. 50 and 3 together make 53. Now we're going to take 52 again, and we're going to figure out what 1 less would be. That means we're starting with 52 and taking away 1 1. Can you point to the 1 1 that's going to go away? Yep, there it is. It's over here. This is going to go away. And now, how many ones do we have? Yeah, we just have 1 1. How many tens do we have? We still have those 5 tens. So we're going to put together that number. 50 and 1 together make 51. Now we're going to take 52 and we're going to find what 10 more would be. That means we're starting at 52 and adding what? 110. We're going to add one more 10 right there. And now, how many ones do we have? Yeah, we have 2 ones. We still have those. How many 10s do we have? Yeah, we added one more 10. So we have 6 tens or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 60 and 2 together make 62. Now we're going to figure out what 52 and 10 less would be. That means we're starting at 52 and we're taking away 110. Can you point to the 10 that we're going to take away? Yep, it's right here. So this 10 is going to leave. And now, how many ones do we have? Yeah, we still have 2 ones. How many 10s do we have? We have 4 10s there, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So 40 and 2 together make 42. Now we're going to do our skip count by 10s. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. What comes next? 110, 120. All right, one more time. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. What comes next? 100, 110, 120. And now it's time for our number sense. So our learning target for today is, I will use addition to subtract multiples of 10. So again, today we're going to think about a way to add to figure out how we can take away those many groups of 10. So here we're going to start at 42 and we're going to take away 30, a multiple of 10. But again, we're going to use addition. So what we're going to do is put these numbers in a number bond. So we're starting at 42, that's our whole, and we're taking away one part, 30. And this part here is what's left over. Can you think of a way to add using these numbers? That's it. It would be 30, and that missing part is the same thing as 42. And so now we're going to use this addition equation here to figure out that missing part. So we're going to start at 30, and we're going to add some more until we get to 42. So first from 30, we're going to add one group of 10, and where would that put us at? We have 30, we're adding 1 10, and that would put us at 40, because it would go like this, 10, 20, 30, 40. And now, how do we get to 42 from 40? Yeah, we have to add 2 more. So if we add 2 more, then we get to 42. And now, how many did we have to add all together? We had to add 10 and we had to add 2. What is that together? Yeah, 12. So over here, this missing part is 12. And this missing number up here is also 12 because 30 and 12 together make 42, which also tells us that this missing number up here is also 12. Let's go ahead and try another one. Here we're starting at 53 and we're taking away 40, a big multiple of 10. So we have 53 and we're taking away one group of 40 and this other part is left over. Can you tell me the way to add? Yeah, 40 and that missing part is the same thing as 53. 40 and this missing part together make 53. So we're going to start at 40 and we're going to add some more until we get to 53. So we're at 40, we're going to add one group of 10. So 40 adding 1 10 gets us to, that's it, 50. And now we have to go from 50 all the way to 53. How many do you think we have to add there? Yeah, 3 more, because it would go like this, 51, 52, 53, 3 more. And now, how many do we have to add all together? We had to add 10 and we had to add 3. What's that all together? Yep, 13. So that missing part is 13. This number up here is 13 because 40 and 13 together make 53. And also up here, 53 take away 40 is the same thing as 13. Let's go ahead and try another one. Here we're starting at 65 and we're taking away 50. So we have 65 as our whole. We're taking away one part of 50 and that will leave us with this other part here. Can you tell me the way to add? That's it, 50, and that missing part is the same thing as 65. So again, we're going to start at 50, and we're going to add some more until we get to 65. We're starting at 50, we add one more 10. Where does that put us at? That's it, 60, because it would go like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now, how do we get from 60 to 65? Yeah, we have to add 5 more because it would go like this, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So 5 more will get us to 65. So how many do we have to add all together? It looks like it was 10 and 5. What's those numbers together? That's it, 15. So that missing part here is 15, which means that our missing number up here is also 15, which also tells us that 65 take away 50 is 15. All right, this is the end of our time together. Today we practice subtracting multiples of 10, but in a different way with addition instead. So what this looked like is we took our math equation and we put it into a number bond. So here we have 98 minus 80. So 98 was our whole and we took away one part of 80 and it left us with this missing part. Then we figured out a way to add. What's the way to add here? Yep, 80 and some more will get us to 98. So we started with 80 and then we had to add some more to get to 98. So 80 and 10 more would get us to, that's it, 90. And 90 and some more will get us to 98. How many do we have to add there? Yep, 8 more. Because 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. 8 more. So then to figure out our answer, we looked at how many we had to add. Here we have to add 10 and 8, and together that is 18. So 18 and 80 make 98, and 98 take away 80 is the same thing as 18. So this is something you could be practicing at home with your parents. They could tell you the math equation and write it down for you on paper, and then you could use the math equation to write in the numbers for your number bond. And then once you have your number bond with part, whole, then you can figure out the way to add. And then once you have your way to add, you can write out the number line here and figure out how many jumps you have to take to get from one part to the whole. All right, I'll see you again tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to practice taking away teen numbers from another number. So it'll look something like this, where we have 32 and we're taking away a teen number of 19. But to do this, we're going to think about a way to add, just like we did today. So 32 take away 19 is the same thing as 19 plus some more will get me to 32. So once we have this way to add, we're going to do what we did today, where we use the number line and we start with 19 and we think about how many more we have to add until we get all the way to that whole of 32. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? ¿Listos para aprender hoy? Bueno, vamos a comenzar con los meses del año y luego vamos a enseñar la lección de cómo restar decenas, como ayer, pero con otra estrategia. Los meses del año que tengo aquí son palabras. Vamos a leer todas las palabras de los meses del año juntos. ¿Listos? El primer mes es enero. ¿Puedes leer la palabra conmigo? enero, enero. Febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto. Es el mes en que estamos ahora, agosto. Septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Estos son los meses del año. ¿Cuántos meses hay? ¿Cuántos tengo aquí? 12. Hay 12 meses en un año. Vamos a ver el calendario. La fecha de hoy es 8/5/2020. Los días de la semana son lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado y domingo. ¿Sabes qué es el día hoy? Hoy es miércoles. Hoy es miércoles, ayer fue martes y mañana será jueves. Excelente. Mañana será jueves. ¿Recuerdas el patrón de ayer? Vamos a empezar con paleta y luego ¿qué va? Sí, pelota. Paleta, pelota, paleta. ¿Y qué será mañana? Pelota, muy bien. Las decenas son grupos de 10. Muéstrame tus dedos y su grupo de 10. El grupo de 10 es 10 unidades. Es un grupo de 10. 10 unidades. Es un grupo de 10. Ahora vamos a ver otras maneras de mostrar una decena. Con palitos así, 10 unidades es igual a una decena, un grupo de 10. 10 bloques individuales juntos es una decena. Y un rectángulo con los cuadrados y círculos adentro, si está lleno, es igual a 10, una decena. Una decena es 10 de estos. Ahora vamos a contar por decenas. ¿Listos? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. ¿Qué va después de 60? 70 y luego 80, 90, 100. Otra vez. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Hay 10 grupos de 10 en el número 100. 10 grupos de 10. ¿Recuerdas ayer que te di una pregunta sobre los peces? Vamos a revisar la pregunta juntos con otra estrategia. Ayer aprendimos cómo restar decenas de números en el rango de 10 a 90 usando bloques y dibujos. La pregunta fue, José cuenta 30 peces, Camila cuenta 50 peces. ¿Cuántos peces más cuenta Camila que José? Vamos a hacer el problema con otra estrategia que vamos a practicar hoy. Nuestra meta de hoy es, podré restar decenas de números en el rango de 10 a 90 usando la estrategia contar hacia adelante. Contar hacia adelante significa que vamos a contar arriba. La pregunta fue, José cuenta 30 peces. 30 es 3 grupos de 10 así, con los bloques. 3 grupos de 10. Camila cuenta 50 peces. Ella cuenta 50 peces. ¿Cuántos peces más cuenta Camila que José? La pregunta está preguntando qué es la diferencia entre 50 y 30. Una estrategia es empezar con el número más pequeño. Por ejemplo, aquí el número más pequeño es 30, entonces vamos a empezar con 30 y vamos a contar así adelante hasta el número más grande para ver la diferencia entre ellos. Empezando con 30, que es 3 decenas más ¿cuántas decenas? Es igual a 5 decenas. Vamos a ver, pones 3 en tu mente. 3, ya tenemos 3. Y vamos a contar así adelante de 3. Desde 3. ¿Listos? 3, 4, 5. Llegamos en 5. Ahora tenemos 5 decenas en total. ¿Cuántas más ponemos? Sí, 2 decenas. Necesitamos 2 decenas más para tener un total de 5 decenas. 50 menos 30 es igual a 20. Ahora sabemos que 20 veces más cuenta Camila que José. Es la diferencia entre los números, entre 30 y 50. También, si cambiamos los números como 30 más 20 es igual a 50 y 20 más 30, pero ahora estamos haciendo algo que es más fácil y puedes restar más rápido. Vamos a intentar otro. Con la meta, podré restar decenas de números en el rango de 10 a 90 usando la estrategia contar así adelante. La pregunta es, hay 60 pájaros, 20 se van volando. ¿Cuántos pájaros se quedan? ¿Cuántos pájaros se quedan? Hay 60, 20 se van volando. ¿Cuántos pájaros se quedan? Y recuerdas que estamos buscando el número que es la diferencia entre 20 y 60. Podemos hacer 60 con los dibujos menos y tacha 20, pero con la estrategia de contar hacia adelante vamos a empezar con 20, el número más pequeño, más que es igual a 60. Y vamos a contar hacia adelante desde 20, o 2 decenas. 2 decenas más que es igual a 6 decenas. Comencemos con 2 decenas. Vamos a contar desde 2. Pones 2 en tu mente. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tenemos 4 decenas más. 4 más 2, o 2 más 4 es igual a 6. Por lo tanto, 60 menos 20 es igual a 40. La diferencia entre 60 y 20 es igual a 40. 40 pájaros se quedan. Vamos a practicar más problemas y vamos a practicar la estrategia contar hacia adelante en la pizarra ahora. El primer problema es 70 menos 20. Haya 70 menos 20. Con la estrategia contar hacia adelante, ¿con qué número vamos a empezar? Con el número más pequeño. Muy bien, con 20. Con 20. 20 es lo mismo que 2 decenas. 2 decenas. 2 decenas más que es igual a 70. 7 decenas. Porque queremos saber la diferencia entre 70 y 20. La diferencia entre ellos. 2 decenas más que es igual a 7 decenas. Voy a poner mis 2 decenas, 1, 2, y voy a contar hacia adelante hasta que llego a 7. Tenemos 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ahora, ¿cuántos grupos de 10 tengo en azul? ¿Qué va aquí? Sí, es 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 decenas. 2 decenas más 5 decenas es igual a 70. 2 decenas es 20. 20 más 50 es igual a 70. Ahora sabemos la diferencia entre 70 y 20. Entonces podemos poner la ecuación 70 menos 20 es igual a 50. Excelente, chicos. Ahora quiero mostrarte algo diferente para ver qué significa la diferencia entre dos números. Porque si puedes imaginar una línea numérica. Una línea numérica empezando con 20, mi número más pequeño. Aquí, 20, tenemos 10, 20. Cada brinca es 10. Es un grupo de 10. 10, 20. Y queremos llegar a 70. 70. Entonces vamos a brincar hacia adelante hasta que llegamos a 70. ¿Listos? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70. Cada uno representa 10. Entonces tenemos 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. ¿Y qué es la diferencia entre ellos? ¿Cuántos tenemos? Tenemos 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Entonces, la diferencia entre 20 y 70 es 50. ¿Ves? Ahora vamos a practicar otra ecuación. La ecuación es 90, es una ecuación más grande. 90 menos 60. Haya 90 menos 60. ¿Con qué vamos a empezar? Con 60, porque es el número más pequeño. Excelente. Vamos a empezar con 60, que es 6 decenas. 6 decenas. Más que es igual a 90 por 9 decenas. Porque queremos saber la diferencia entre 90 y 60. Ahora empezamos con 6 decenas. Un grupo de 10, 2 grupos de 10, 3 grupos de 10, 4 grupos de 10, 5 grupos de 10, 6 grupos de 10. Ponemos 6 aquí y contar hacia adelante hasta 9. ¿Listos? 6 decenas. 6, 7, 8, 9. ¿Cuántas decenas más tenemos? 3 decenas más. Muy bien. Ahora sabemos que 6 decenas más 3 decenas es igual a 9 decenas. Voy a poner 60 porque 6 decenas es 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 más 30 es igual a 90. Por lo tanto, 90 menos 60 es ¿qué? Es igual a 30. Muy bien. Sin los dibujos puedes empezar con 6 y contar hacia adelante hasta 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 decenas. Es más fácil, más rápido a contar hacia adelante cuando estamos restando a veces. Chicos, hoy aprendimos cómo restar decenas de números en el rango de 10 hasta 90 usando la estrategia contar hacia adelante. Contar hacia adelante significa que empezamos con un número, por ejemplo, 4 decenas. Si tengo 4 decenas, empiezo con 4 y vamos a contar hacia adelante. Si mi ecuación es 50 menos 40, empezamos con 40 y contamos hacia adelante hasta 50. 40, 50. Solo necesito contar hacia adelante una decena. Ahora tenemos 5 decenas y sabemos que la diferencia entre los números es 10. Para hoy tienes tarea. Tienes 2 problemas para tarea. La tarea es 80 menos 50 y 60 menos 40. Por favor, usas la estrategia contar hacia adelante empezando con el número más pequeño. Entonces, aquí en la ecuación empezamos con 50 y puedes dibujar bloques, puedes usar una línea numérica o puedes hacer tu propia estrategia y vamos a revisar mañana la respuesta. Bueno, chicos, nos vemos mañana. Adiós.